How's she going, my son? And welcome back to Magicmaker, but welcome to Magicmaker 1.0.8. Yes, they've actually updated the game. Again, another thing you'll hear me say a lot on an opening sometimes is I am jazzed to hear about this. So, a couple materials got buffed. Nothing got nerfed, but some, like, unintended functionality got changed. I'm trying to get off my window here to get to the news to where it is. See, Bouncy Ball got an additional bounce. Ichor spells scale stronger with spell power. Explosive robes, death delay normalized to 3 seconds, which is good because I was actually, as you may remember, I was screwing around with the explosive robes effect, and yeah, it's normalized to 3 seconds now, or normalized to 3 seconds, but the explosion scales still, based on the number of explosive powders you have on. So that's really good. Although that does make it a little hairier to get to, like, a safe I guess to get to a explosion timer. And setting up. Speaking of timers, setting up mine as usual. One of these days. Anyway. Okay, so the robe, the bouncy ball. What else got tinkered with? Fire crystals got buffed like crazy. I'm looking forward to this, because that's a material I've talked about, and like it needed the love, and I'm glad to hear it gets the love. Harpy Feather spells got buffed. Wall collision damage. We'll play with that maybe. Miniature Sun on robes got buffed. Let's see. How much is it? It was like 50 before it was like the very first material you put on it. Now it's 75, so it literally got a 50% bonus. So if you just put a bunch of suns on your robe, you can actually do some significant damage. Ton of Bricks got buffed, but as a spell component, not a robe component. Yeah, damage and effects 100% instead of 75. That's pretty good. Okay. So, while we're moving, Ton of Bricks isn't in place. That's not bad. That's not bad. Might be a build in the future, particularly with like stealth and such, so you can just kind of sit there and let the robe do the work. Maybe have some minions or something to, you know, fill out the screen. Quiver's got an additional slot, or an additional arrow per quiver. Philosopher's Stone, reduced mana cost penalty. That's kind of huge. How much is it normally? It's only 37 now on A rank. It used to be 75. That is amazing. That's like... that puts it into usable range for like Hyper Mage and stuff. That's craziness. Shade Spirit got better spell power scaling. Sticky Robes, greatly increased wall walking timer. That's interesting. Let's try that out. Sticky Slime, where is it? Wall walk timer, 6 seconds with a single material. That actually sounds like a lot of time. Yeah. Neat. Another possible item for like the stealth auto kill robe kind of thing, because then you can be in positions you normally can't get to and stay still. I mean, you can do that with the Harpy Feather too, but it's cooler with the slime because you're sticking on the wall. Ton of Bricks, increased spell power. Yeah, middle click can now be bound to a keybind. That's interesting. So like you could be like left click, right click, middle click. So let's do that. Let's set that up. So let's see, controls. Spell 1, spell 2. Let's do it on this one, I guess. Middle mouse, okay. So let's just test this. Just put anything to identify the spell. Like that, and like that. Okay, so basic spell. Alternate spell. It's a little touchy. It might be my mouse. I don't know if it's the game or if it's my mouse. But it looks like it works. That's pretty cool. Always good to have more bindable actions in a PC game, because everyone's going to want to have it in different places. I often use the default setup for a lot of games, but there are sometimes I like to flip it around. And being able to tinker with more things is always good. It's always, I mean, hell, that's what this game is in general, tinkering with stuff. You can now get into the forest treasure room tree with just the socks of jumping. Sorry. I'm not sure what they're referring to there. Might be something I've never even seen before. Rune spells now drop mana crystals in larger chunks if the number of crystals exceeds 10. Okay, so they do like the nuclear throne thing where, like, the radiation pellets are normally like little ones, but then like you get big chunks that are 10s. So let's try that out. So let's see. So it needs to be a rune spell. Let's make it a laser. Let's just make exploding laser beam. Nice and simple, so we know what we're dealing with. Laser beam, spread, explosion, and seashell. Not a lot of damage per, but we'll see. Okay, so. Oh yeah, now you see like the big chunks. Okay. Oh wow, that's neat. That is cool. That's actually a lot of effort, because that would have involved a lot of like under the hood management. It would have involved new sprites. Do you call them sprites in this game? Are they made out of pixels? I mean, I guess they are, but they look like paper. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go look for that treasure room, because that is totally new to me. So we're gonna get the socks. I don't think we need the socks, but I mean, we have like access to double jumps and stuff, but why not? Why not? We have. Let's go like one rune on the robe. We don't need to go full infinite rune mage, but you know, we can do that. We can put diamond so we're not kicking ourselves around with our spell. Let's play with ton of bricks a little bit. I like the standing still movement or damage bonus. It's an interesting mechanic. And since we're standing still, we might as well put Owlbear on the robe for a bit of DR as well. So that if we can just sit there and take damage. Teleport on the wand? Yes, teleport on the wand. Actually, particularly since we can use a cheap... We can use an A-rank Philosopher's Stone on our wand, and it isn't going to give it like a 5 mana cost or something silly like that. Doesn't mean we can always make it cheaper. Yeah. Okay, so we have that. Where's the crystal? And then we go, bam. Put one more crystal on, that should be enough. 16 meters, yeah, that's plenty when you can spam it on your wand like that. I can fairy wand on it, yep. So now we can... to go around, okay. Then second spell. Do we really need another one? Actually, since we have a middle click, we should use it. Because I fall into the habit of not using my middle click spell all that much, because I really don't need to. But now that we have access to a middle click spell, let's fool around with it. Let's make a turret with let's make like a minion system. Let's make a minion turret. We haven't done one of these in a while. Minion turret with a short trail that pierces so that mobs don't interrupt it and slow it down. Okay. We can drop one of these. It makes the little dolls, but that's fine. Just to fill the screen with some nonsense. And you may notice that there's less chugging in the game. I've actually turned a couple of settings down. So, it may not look as pretty, but it should get the job done. Now, treasure room in the forest. I am not entirely sure what they're referring to. Are they just referring to that tree that has, like, all the chests in a neat little row on top of it? That might be it. I don't know. We'll see. Free play doctorate. Nah, let's just go to normal. Okay, let's do this. Man, all over the place. Oh, I forgot a vacuum cleaner on the rope. I knew I forgot something. Oh no, I don't have... Oh, you actually see the minions take damage now. Interesting. You usually never see that. Bees. Go away, bees. Go away. Just kind of do that. Drop a minion totem. Run away. Oh man, I have no security. Okay, I gotta stand still. This may not be my best idea. Nope. It was not my best idea. Stand still, get stung to death by bees. Not my best idea ever. Deathly allergic to bees, yep. Again, I'm on night shift, so I've only woke up like an hour or two ago, so I'm having a bit of my coffee, air quotes. Shoot, I would have made that Goblin Revolution. Okay, well, we really don't need this if we've got the rune on the spell, so we can actually put another owlbear trap on there. So we can just sit still, be invulnerable to damage, and have bonus damage. So we can just sit still, be invulnerable to damage, and just clear the screen. Drop a turret. Then run around, grab our mana back. Cool. Okay, so little army of dolls. Socks of jumping. It's actually kind of... Oh, hey, whoa. Oh no, I was selected on the wrong spell. I'm not used to this weird mobility. Or lack thereof. I have to remember I have a teleport. That's what I should be using it for. Now, what are they referring to when they mention a treasure room around here? They're like... I'm thinking that there's like some kind of like two-dimensional hidden passage where it's like, you know, you can walk through it but you can't see through it because there's a foreground texture kind of thing. Go away. Yeah, I'd probably switch out the socks with the fairy with this loadout, since I can't put a vacuum cleaner on this yet. I don't have enough slots. Stand still. Stand still. The bees can't hurt me. I'm covered in bricks. Or I'm covered in traps. I'm not sure how that works. But they go away. Okay, yeah, they go away. Cool. Good to know. Oh no. Gotta remember I have teleports. Give me the big ones. Give me the big ones. Yeah, they seem to go up in like increment. Like if you get a 5, there's a big one for it, and I guess 10s have a big one. That's pretty cool though. That definitely saves on the processing, because you know when someone makes like 6 million mana, it doesn't make 6 million crystals. There's actually like $1. There's like a place value holder for more. Like maybe there's like 100 or something. I don't know. Could be. Oh no. Can't build up my defensive bonus fast enough if I'm already on the move. Yeah, because as you notice, this takes a sec to kick in. This is actually something I noticed in I was confused about in a previous episode, because I got instantly killed on a super murder fest when I thought I was invulnerable, but I wasn't. I think there's like a 50. I think that big round one is a 50 for mana gem amount. Nope. Bees, stand still. Oh. Oh. I'm okay. Yeah, I need like the fairy companion for this, I think. And I even have my hands off the keyboard, by the way, and the mouse, just in case. You never know. I might accidentally hit a wasset button or something and start moving. And that completely removes all of the bonuses I have for like damage and defense. So I gotta hands off the keyboard. Whoa. I keep forgetting the forest has these like these sections with the hurricanes. What are they referring to when they mention a treasure room? I mean, it might not even have spawned in on this map because, like, you know, the game's randomly generated. There's a might not even be there. Can you die, please? I'm running out of mana. I mean, I can just sit here and regenerate it. That's cool. Oh, man. mana. Yeah, there's a lot of different little mana crystals now. So kudos to, Tasty Studios for, you know, taking the time to do that. Because, you know, that was probably a lot of man hours for a single material, right? And they had to fix a lot of materials, so, yeah. Oh, cool, my, thing will build up in the cutscene, so I don't have to worry about it until... So I can just sit here. Just kind of do this. I don't even think I need the minions. Yeah, I don't even need the minions. There's just all these mana crystals everywhere. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of amazing. Not sure where else to go to find the treasure room. Cause like, this is the top of the level. I can't go any higher, right? No? Are they just referring to the top of that tree? Where there's like 20 chests all lined up in a row? Is that what they're referring to? Might be. Ah. No. I don't want to die. Don't want to die. Alright, let's get out of here. Might be what they're referring to. Or are they referring to something up here? No, it doesn't look like it. Eh. Whee. Anyway. Do a little further tinkering. The spell's cute, but I really don't need it. Yeah, we're gonna go with the. We're gonna put rune in the spell because it's one of the new. It's one of the, well, not new materials. One of the ones that's been modified, so we're gonna keep it in the episode. Rune on the material. Now we're gonna try. Okay, so that got improved a decent amount. $808/5 with 1 Philosopher's Stone A and 1 Crystal A. So it still looks like you need to stack the fire crystals to get them to really, to do like a ton of damage. But by the looks of it, it's going to do a ton of damage. Oh! Lightning Rod got buffed. Did they mention that? Did they mention... Ah, wrong window. Did they mention Lightning Rod getting buffed? No, but they did. Sneaky devils. Because that used to reduce the power of the spell it was hit, the arc by 50%, but now it's only 25. That's actually really good. No, it needs that. It needs that Philosopher's Stone. Oh, I should almost be on Black Mage doing this, but I don't know. I wanted to play Mummer Mage again. Let's see. Well, 1610/5. That should be enough for what New Game Plus we're on. So maybe we won't make that one the rune spell. Put this in there too. And we'll make another spell the rune spell. Rune. Shade Spirit got buffed. Let's put that in there. Control build-up 149. Control build-up 449. So this, like, Pretty much instantly mind controls people. That's pretty cool. Actually, ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. I think I solved the problem. Guys, I think I solved the problem. Unfortunately, not the problem of lack of slots. Although, no, I can do this. Base damage will be down a little bit, but I can then put you on. And then, because the way the game handles casting spells off your life, it's, you know, it's you're damaging yourself, I can stand still and cast this forever. Because I'm not taking any damage. And so this will be the control spell for when I'm on the move. Guess we really don't need the rune then. Yeah, let's make this the lightning. Make it the lightning spray. Let's see how far that goes. So if I... okay. That's kind of cool. And now since I'm immobile, I can just cast this all day, every day. Okay, let's give this a try. The periwinkle there, or a periwinkle's fairy companion. Pick up stuff. Hopefully life crystals. I don't know the forest again. We don't do the forest enough because I'm deathly afraid of the bees. I mean, not really afraid, but you know. The bees kind of screw with anything, which is annoying. Okay, so. I just sit here, become immune to everything. It's not bad. Cause a little chaos. I think Lightning Rod is better on spells that are like perpetually hitting, like beam spells, laser beams, because then it'll arc to many targets in like sequence. Okay. Now I can stand still, take a bit of damage, that's fine. And then light you on fire. And then it lights everybody on fire. Now I'm noticing some of them are only taking like 23, so I'm guessing since I used Explosion to spread it, the fire from that point is weaker. And the stronger fire doesn't replace it, which is a little bit of a bugger, but it's not too bad. It's interesting. Oh, I still have a teleport. Okay, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm just gonna sit here and power up. And then just light you on fire. So it's still a little underwhelming, but it scales a lot better. So like, if I had more slots to just put more fire crystals in, it would do more damage. Or if I had slots to put like more spell power components in, like ton of bricks and Extracta Monday and stuff like that. Chaos Butterfly, all that jazz. It's still a little more efficient to just kill things directly. Although, I don't know, maybe I'm just using it in the wrong setup. Because I am kind of doing this goofy, Hey, hey. Ow. Back here. Damn, I can't cast my kill spell when I'm moving. Otherwise I'll hurt myself. Yeah. There, you sit still for a second. No. No, get back here. There we go. He is now on fire. There we go. That was a little awkward. Oh well. I kind of wish teleporting didn't count as moving. That would really help this setup. Although I guess with this setup, you'd probably want to make it so that you just have a spell that hits like the whole screen anyway. Like a rock boosted laser beam, you know, that kind of thing. So you can just perch in a corner and let the spell do the work. Ow. 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 Knock it off. So, direct damage is still kind of better than dots in this, but at least it's cool that you can actually light a room of people on fire now and actually, you know, kill them. I'm just gonna start scooping through the room. That's a lot of burning goblins. Yeah, plus I'm losing a bit of power on some of the people I'm hitting with the explosion of the fire, because it'll scale down based on how far from the center of the explosion they are, because that was a change they made to explosions at one point. Which did nerf the spell of kill everything a little bit, but not enough that it stops being the spell of kill everything. Thank you, cutscene, for letting me, you know, DBZ style power up over here. Boop. Just kind of light you on fire. Fire would really benefit if there was like an element system in this, and there were things that were actually weak to fire, instead of it just being like everything does flat damage. Well, that would help like a lot of the different damage materials, because then it would just be a case of, you know, it'd, you know, be a bit like Pokemon, where you know, right tool for the right job. Warframe actually does that too, because they have like the elemental gun damage system and such. But well, I mean, a lot of games with elemental guns do that anyway. But it was taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But yeah, like because in this everything, there's like no super effective or anything like that, so the damage you deal is just, you know, flat. So you just, like, the most effective way of dealing damage will be ultimately what you end up using. I mean, unless you're just fooling around. But a lot of people use the standard operating procedure, or stop, when they play video games, because they want to get to the end. Because that's kind of what we've been programmed to do. We want to get to the end, get the reward, get the kiss from the princess, get the fat unlocks, whatever, you know, like, it all depends. Whatever game it happens to be. Am I hitting him? Yeah, I'm hitting him, okay. And I'm getting the goblins off camera, that's funny. So you still need to do a bit of work to make a fire crystal spell really do some damage, but when you do, it's a lot better than it was before, which is good. All the off-camera goblins dying. That's pretty funny. Woof. Anything of worth down here? Oh, there's an A-rank something over here. No, I think we're good. I do love being able to do this. Again, it's the point in Diablo 2 where, like, you can blink constantly, and, you know, the levels become a lot smaller because you can just teleport everywhere you want to go. It's great fun. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't try to spread the fire with other materials. Maybe I should just let the fire do its thing. Because Because like I've said before, fire seems to be a material that plays really well with itself, but it doesn't seem to play really well with others. So maybe I should just do like a 5 fire crystal spell, see what happens. Especially in this day and age. Might work. Anyway, approaching the end of my timer here. I'm probably going to actually do another episode tonight, because there's more to cover in this patch, really. Or at least I want to keep experimenting with the fire, but I don't want to have like an hour-long episode. So, thank you all for watching, and thank you, Tasty Studios, for still updating this game. You spooked me a little bit on the forums when you said that most of the support for this game was gone in favor of your new title, which I still hope is Magicmaker 2, by the way. Please, please, please. And, because, you know, I love this game, and I'd love a sequel with, like, with just more, right? I'm greedy, I want more, But, yeah, thank you, Tasty Studios, for updating the game. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and subscription will be, and has been, on the community college sign by now. And, ciao.